Random rewards are so sweet, honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology, I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire, I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity, I'm the path of least resistance. Always lights the way for me, I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX, this techno king is on a roll. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. I see stars when I hear Dodge. Forget the moon, I'm off to Mars. Cash is trash, is confetti, so dollar bills can kiss my go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah.
Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new Bitcoin Daily Show, and as you see, we are playing Doge Daddy, and we are not jinxing it, goddammit. You know, we are not having tradition in jinxing the stuff, you know. Sometimes it happens, but you know, right now I don't think it's gonna happen. I like actually what's happening with Bitcoin right now. Been bullish for a little while up here, you know, been telling you for a couple of days now, or a week, or a little bit more than a week, that, you know, ever since this bullish candle down here, I've been telling you that this is a nice start, and then we had the, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days bullish days. Last couple of days, you know, we have been seeing this resistance, some kind of pullback down to the moving averages, which we hit on the dollar, and right now bouncing off this moving average, which is also very, very good. We also don't have any kind of divergence at the top up here, going above this resistance line, going above 100 moving average. All looks good, and then, like, how can you not play Doge Daddy? How can you not play Doge Daddy when this happens? Those who invest in Nano now will be happy people in a couple of years, or earlier. Nano, yeah, shilling Nano, man. But you said Bitcoin is going down to 10k, man. How is Nano gonna go up? Anyways, guys, welcome to the Bitcoin Almost Daily. We are actually quite late today, 1 hour and 30 minutes, because I had to do stuff early in the morning, not drive my mom to the train station, but, you know, I had to do something related to my mom. That said, you know, so there was no Bitcoin, you know, 9 a.m. You know, daily, but spare goes, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, we are not, you know, I know you're moderator, but don't ban people. Like, we have like one rule on this channel, and that's like, don't spam. And beside that, like, people can shill whatever they want to shill, okay, man? Nah, that's not nice. I don't know if Checo ban is banned or not up here. Let me see up here. There we go. I think Chico Man can talk again. Spur goes, I know you're moderator. I don't know how you got the moderator, but you're moderator. But do not, you know, do not go crazy with the deleting stuff. There we go. Everything is good. Everything is good again. Okay, who's in the chat, by the way? Who's in the chat? Rise Weaver is in the chat, and Edward Too Good is in the chat, thinking I'm gonna jinx the day by playing the Doge Daddy. I don't think I'm gonna do that. That said, this looks nice. Real would love to see VeChain and BitTorrent chain. Is it called BitTorrent chain now? I thought it was just BitTorrent. Ghost Rider High from Morocco was just trying to delete message. Sorry, didn't mean to ban. No, it's okay, man. But you know, I like that. You know, I got the moderator on the channel. It's fine and nice and all. But there is one rule on this channel: don't spam. You know, when people spam, it's annoying. But you know, if they try to shield stuff, you know, they try to do this and that. You know, it's all fine. You know, besides, you know, the regular, you know, bots that come in, you know, those you can, you know, remove, and you will notice the bots right away. But you know, people just being annoying and stuff like that, having their own opinions. You know, we don't do that. But spamming is like, hey man, chill with spamming, and after, you know, a couple of warnings, they don't do that, then we, you know, ban people. But you know, we try to be nice on this channel. Everybody has, you know, everybody can say whatever they want to say, as long as it's in their, you know, as long as they're being respectable, you know, with each other and stuff like that. I'm going to ban myself to make it fair. Nah. It's all good. It's all good. So Bitcoin is up 3.63% today. Are you guys excited about that? I'm here later, maybe you can cover Kubernetes later when you can. Been bullish for a bit. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit TA on Bitcoin. We're gonna see what's happening with the markets, and then we're gonna maybe check out some altcoins and see what's happening there. Let me just put some, you know, background noise up here, because I always like background. I think background noise makes the stream a lot more chill. So do we have anything morning-ish? See up, let me see here. Yeah, this sounds like morning-ish. We can listen to this, it's fine. Background noise. I need more Dodge Daddy in my life. Yeah, everybody needs more Dodge Daddy in their life. I do not spam. BTC is in bear market. Yeah, Checo man, we know you don't spam. That's why I unbanned you, because you know I like you. You're saying stuff all the time, you know, that I do not agree always with 100%. But you know, I like you, man. I like you. You know, yeah. Edward, okay, so let's check out BTC and what's happening with BTC. As you can see, down here, it's when it started, we got this very bullish candle on Bitcoin, got above 10 moving average, this engulfing bullish candle. That's a little bit bullishness. The second day of bullishness came when we managed to hold above the 10 moving average. That was nice. Then we had a third day of bullishness when we got above the 20 and 50 moving average. Then we have the fourth day of bullishness when we stayed above the 20 and 50. Then we had a fifth day of bullishness when we come to the resistance. 6 days, not just getting absolutely rejected up here, we came all the way up here. 6 days, so we had 6 days of really bullishness towards upside, towards the resistance. Now since we came to the resistance and we are still you know, a little bit extended from the moving averages, some kind of pullback was needed, so this was kind of expected. The fact that we bounce off of the moving averages is also a very bullish move. Even though we went down, it is a very bullish move, and you can see here, this is right now happening. This is you know, 6, 7, 8, this is, you know, 9th day of the bullishness that's actually happening, considering even these two as a bullish move, because it went down, retested the support and bounced off the support towards upside. So right now we are almost going into 2 weeks of, you know, real bullishness on Bitcoin. Although the moves are very slow, there is real bullishness. Right now we are breaking the resistance, we are breaking the 100 moving average, and we are having no divergence whatsoever up here on the chart. We are maybe, let me see, yeah, there is no divergence. This is going up, the price is going up, no divergence on the daily chart. The daily chart looks nice and dandy. Still this green bullish MACD on the daily. No overbought level or overbought levels. Everything is going smoothly towards the upside. So you know, what I would like up here is maybe some kind of consolidation phase before we get out, because if you continue doing this too fast towards the upside up here, we just might hit this you know, this resistance up here with some kind of a rising wedge up here, and then you know, bounce back on the downside here, which I wouldn't like. But if we just go in some kind of rising wedge up here and then, you know, go back down to retest the resistance up here, that might be nice, very nice move. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out, but we are not quite there yet. So right now, if we can manage to, you know, on the daily chart, breaking this resistance up here and continuing going towards the upside, maybe then, maybe we are looking to retest these levels at 44.5. Now, this is the very important level. Depends on how long this takes and how this goes. This is going to be very important to break. And once we break that towards the upside, I think all hell is going to break loose. I think people are going to play Dodge Daddy on every single channel on entire YouTube. But this is gonna be big stuff. If you can get above 44.5 up here, if you can get above these levels, that's gonna be super bullish for Bitcoin. So that's what we're looking for. It is nice that we are outside of this triangle, or we are not technically outside yet, because this can always pull back. So we are not quite finished yet. We need a close up here. We need to stay up here, just like over here. Once you get above certain, resistance level, you need to stay there. You get above certain levels, you need to stay there and then move towards the upside. This is bullish. This is bullish. These are bullish moves, right? So the best case scenario, we stay up here and then move a little bit higher again. That will be a bullish move again. All right, so we like those kind of moves, and that's what I'm looking for. So this is, although it is the day of the breakout, the way I see it, I think this is, if you look at the small time frames, you'll see, especially at 1 hour time frame, you'll see that we went up, retest here on the 1 hour time frame, right now going a little bit towards the upside again. Let's see if there is divergence up here. No, yeah, no divergence. Everything is playing fine. 4 hourly time frame, everything is playing fine. Everything is nice and dandy, guys. Everything is nice and dandy. I cannot be more bullish on Bitcoin right now. I mean, definitely, technically, I could be more bullish on Bitcoin, but this is very good. The entire move up here was super bullish since the bottom down here, since we did the first candle, all the way up here. Everything is looking very nice indeed. We are above the levels that we should be above. We are slowly climbing the resistances. We are slowly breaking those resistances, which increases the bullishness towards the upside. So right now we are more bullish than bearish, and this has a real probability to continue towards the upside. But of course, we need to get above this 44.5. That's when the big stuff happens. Also, this 200 moving average eventually will kick in. There are certain resistances that you have to break, but every time you break the resistance, you have to understand you increase the bullishness, and bullishness and bearishness is not like certainty. There is no something 100% up, 100% down. It's like 36.45% down, 72.4% up, and stuff like that. It's percentages. It's probability to go, go higher, probability to go lower. That's how you need to analyze the chart, because there are no certainties left. But right now, the probabilities for this to continue towards the upside, I think at least to 44.5, hopefully to 44.5. Is pretty decent. Especially I like how these moving averages are curving towards the upside up here. So I'm looking at something like this. What I'm looking at up here, let's see if we can draw. Let's see if we can draw the. Is this gonna be some kind of a rising wedge? Let's see up here. Yeah, it might be some kind of rising wedge being in the making up here. And if this rising wedge plays out up here, we might see some kind of a move on the downside where we, get some kind of support. Where would that support come in though? Where would that support come in though? Something like this, then down, maybe again on these moving averages down here, and then, something like this. Maybe. Nah, we're not gonna talk too much about it. Maybe it's already down here. Maybe something like this. Nah, I don't see it. Too early to talk about that. We're gonna come back to that once that becomes a more certain. But right now it does look nice and dandy. So I like Bitcoin definitely right now. I'm not expecting any kind of 50,000-60,000 yet. I don't think we are quite there yet. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there eventually, right? But right now we need to enjoy this breakout. My connection is a little bit rusty. Thanks, but I'm glad that. Stuff culture. Here's some here. Please. Okay, let's chill out with the the Nazi and politics stuffs in the chat. It just doesn't fit the stuff. Okay, guys. Okay, so what we're gonna look at right now is DXY, and on DXY. We did not create a lower low. So this was the bottom, and we just came on the side, and we are actually going towards the upside. So right now this looks to me like creating some kind of a descending triangle up here. So you're gonna see how this actually plays out. Now DXY is important because people say when the dollar currency index goes towards the upside, when dollar currency index goes towards the upside, Bitcoin goes down, and with this goes down, then Bitcoin goes up, right? So we're actually hoping this is going to continue on downside, but you can see here on the daily time frame that it did manage to get above the 10 moving average, hit the resistance here on this line up here. So we are hoping this will just fail and go back down again, but it needs to for any kind of continuous down towards downside, towards back to this support line, it needs to break 37 levels up here. Let's go on the weekly time frame and see how this actually looks on the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, it looks like consolidating up here, which would be this descending triangle up here, and we need to see what's going to happen eventually. But right now it's just consolidating up here at the top. Consolidation after a big movement, might mean that it might continue towards the upside, which might mean bad news for Bitcoin if Bitcoin is inversely correlated with the US currency index. Right now it's still a little bit extended from the moving average, but if it consolidates here and it waits for the moving averages, it just might pump out. So it depends on how long this consolidation is gonna take up here. So dollar currency index looks okay-ish. Let's look at what's happening with the charts up here on stock market up here. You'll see the stock market yesterday had a small pullback. Today we are having a little bit green again, but we are above this 50 moving average up here. It looks like, can we adjust this line a little bit up here and see this engulfing candle? It should be down here. So this definitely broke the downtrend on the daily time frame up here. Definitely brought down all the way down here, and right now just consolidating up here. So markets look like they are recovering a little bit on the daily time frame. I'm not quite sure on the weekly time frame up here. Let's see on the weekly time frame. Should we use this one? Yeah, you can use this one. Yeah, the weekly time frame is technically above the line, but that's because we started the new day, new week right up here. We are still below the 20 and 50 moving average, above the 10 moving average, if I must say. This might looks like this was some kind of a retest on 10 moving average, so it's bounced a little bit. That shows a little bit bullishness towards the upside. But I think if markets wants to continue on this weekly time frame, you need to break this trend. Right now we are not quite yet there. I think it needs to do a little bit move up here above the 35,000. If you can close this week above 35,000 on the markets, I think we might continue towards the upside. If we do continue towards the upside, maybe we call the top up here at 36,000. We call top, so maybe I'm gonna be wrong on my tweet on calling the top for the history books over here if we can eventually manage to go up here. But there are still 3 days left on the weekly candles, so getting above the 35,000, above these moving averages up here is going to be interesting to see if it actually can do that. On the daily time frame, it does look like it is broken, because this daily time frame should be drawn something like this up here. Maybe not like this, maybe something like this. It should up there. It should be drawn something like this up here, and you can see the daily time frame is technically broken up here with several candles up here staying above this 50 moving average. So might see some kind of consolidation up here, because these moving averages are a little bit down, and this might continue towards the upside. So this looks in the short term, at least in the next couple of days, that this might pull a little bit towards the downside. But if it goes on the downside, how much can it does it has to go? Let me just see. It needs to go back below 34.2. So on the day 34.2. Did I say 34.2? Let me see weekly. 34.2, yeah. So on the daily, where is 34.2? Let's say down here. So you can see, even though on the daily it looks like we are, down here we are breaking towards the upside. If in the next, couple of days this goes below 34.2, we are still below the. We are still below the weekly 10 moving average down here, below the line. Everything looks bearish again for the markets again. But I think we need to wait a couple more days to actually decide. So I don't think big moves are gonna happen on the market or anything like that just yet. So markets are looking for fine right now, but I think we need a little bit more confirmation to see the direction of where this is actually gonna go eventually. Eventually. What institution that pay 30k is going to allow it to go to 10? None. They can manipulate, sure, but they've got too much in now to let it go that low. You have to understand that it's not about letting it go that low. Even though institutions are, bought at 30k, let's say they're bought at 30k, everybody bought, elite bought at 30k, you cannot think that, they're not gonna put it down, because they still wanna buy more, and they are thinking like, hey man, we can push it down to 20 or even 10, and then buy a whole bunch, at lower prices, and then it can go up, because they don't care, short term. It's not like, oh man, it's going down to 29k, I'm gonna sell, something like that. No, they have the long perspective, and they know the Bitcoin will eventually get way above 30k. So if they have right now possibility to push the price below 30k to 20 or 10k, and load up there during some kind of accumulation zone, they will do that. But there is no such thing like, hey, I bought a 30k, I don't want a price to fall below that level. It doesn't work that way. Think of elites as dollar cost average traders. What are they doing? They are just thinking, oh man, cheap Bitcoin, it goes down to 10 bucks. Ooh, cheap Bitcoin. Just tuned in. Is the historical emergency breakout for BTC final real? Well, we got the full moon. The full moon is pushing us towards the upside. So I don't know. If you do not believe in the full moons yet, guys, it's time to believe in the full moons. Have you heard about Saudi Arabia doing deal with China for selling oil to yuan and USD, for yuan and USD? Scared thing that they will do that instead of USD. Yeah, I heard about that, but that's geopolitical, deals, who is with who is selling to what's gonna happen, and stuff like that. And this whole Russia thing, with the oil and gas, and I heard some rumors about, USA doing some business with Venezuela and Iran to get oil. So, we're gonna see how that actually plays out. I agree for temporary dips, just not lengthy bear market to think of 10k. Strive from casino to your live stream. Good morning, man. You wanna buy it, eh? What is some pilates? What's up? Okay guys, so that was the Bitcoin, that was the XY, that was the Dow Jones. Let's look at XRP, since XRP has been performing nicely yesterday, and we can see that right now it did manage to close above this 83 resistance line up here. It is trying to go higher. The question is if this is the real thing. I think this resistance is legit. It's legit enough, at least. Maybe should go someplace now. Legit enough, but we need to get above, all the way up above the 87 or something like that. I think that's gonna be very nice. If it can do that, it's gonna be super nice. By the way, I'm not feeling the tunes. I'm not feeling the tunes. I'm not feeling the tunes. Let me see here. Stream bits. Yeah, Japanese fine. It's like, you know what I want. So XRP is breaking towards the upside, looks nice and dandy, so it's all good on XRP. Do we have any kind of big movers today? Big movers. Ethereum Classic still continue pumping towards the upside. Man, maybe the crazy guys was right. This is pumping like crazy. Maybe they were right about Ethereum, proof of work changing the to Ethereum Classic. Elevator music. Do we have anything else that's pumping? Jasmine is pumping 12%. Wow, Jasmine looks nice. I mean, it's getting this support down here at the moving averages. So Jasmine, maybe it's gonna continue towards upside, guys. Maybe this is the reversal. maybe this is the time when, you know, everything, you know, slowly continues doing another big move towards the upside. Maybe that's it, guys. Maybe that's it. Let's see down here. I don't have anything else. Ape is up 6% today. So yesterday we said Ape was gonna, you know, perform nicely. You know, it might have been some kind of bottom down here, and there was divergence on the chart. Did manage to get above the 10 moving average on the 4 hourly up here, then managed to, you know, go higher to 20 moving average, getting rejected. Right now it's consolidating up here, but if it's you know, gets above the 20 moving average on the 4 hourly time frame, I mean, this can just continue going towards the upside. So it looks like Ape already finds some kind of bottom down here, at least local bottom, because this 4 hourly time frame, we don't have a long-term TA on Apecoin because it's a very new coin, so we are watching the 4 hourly. So short term, if you can manage to get above what's that, 11.3 or something like that on Ape, this Ape might continue towards the upside. So Ape looks nice. Should we Ape into Ape? I think Ape is a pretty high market cap right now, but you know, you never know. You never know. Yeah, there is a lot of coins that are pumping like for weeks now, and everything looks nice. Everything else, let's see up here. Anything else that's interesting right now on the chart? Do we have any kind of big movers up here? Let's see this. Let's see waves. Waves are consolidating up here at the top. Waves have been pumping largely big time up here. Luna has this nice move up here, but let's see if it's having divergences, so there's a lot of these divergences up here. Still divergence up here. I don't want Luna to get back down below, what's that, 89, 90 bucks. If it goes back below 89, 90 bucks, then it loses this, you know, this move towards the upside. Okay, guys, questions. We're gonna do a couple of questions before we do something else. ICP price chart. ICP is been having this falling wedge, and right now it sees looks like it is getting ready for a breakout, big breakout up here. So ICP looks also nice. A lot of coins have these falling wedges right now, and that's why you see a lot of coins doing like big moves. Maybe there should be a little bit more up down here, and this line should be a little bit more something like this up here. Maybe it's not quite outside of the triangle. Give or take, it's in the ballpark area. It's getting ready to, you know, pump towards the upside. Target should be around 23 up here, give or take. How much is that from right now? It's like 30% towards the upside. That's pretty nice. It could pump. It could definitely pump ICP a lot. But a lot of altcoins have exactly the same thing. Like falling wedges, some kind of bottom forming, bullishness kicking in. Right now, everything right now knows that Bitcoin, it looks bullish. So, you know, Luna can go to moon. It is the moon. It can go to Jupiter. Question: why has ADA not flipped BTC yet? Incredible. I don't think that's incredible, man. Like Bitcoin is actually, you know, used, while ADA is not in, you know, that doesn't have that much use cases right now besides staking and stuff like that, you know. I don't know much use cases about ADA, you know. Once they get use cases like Ethereum, you know, then we can talk about that. But again, fundamentals not my thing, man. But we'll see. RMRK, goodbye. RMRK. I cannot tell you if it's goodbye, but this is a Qcoin, so on Qcoin, guys, on Qcoin, get 20% off fees, and if you use Qcoin coins, you know, get almost you can get 50% off of fees if you use, you know, Qcoin link. So it might be goodbye because you know, not financialize, you do with your money what you want to do with your money. It was down by 83% or something like that, but this looks like it's forming some kind of button down here. Right, it needs to break this level. I'm going to show you up here. This line, this is the trend line up here, somewhere up here should be maybe let me see up here. Yeah, it might be this one as well, but this is breaking. Yeah, so I would say if it gets above the 50 moving average up here, it might be you become super bullish. But right now it is breaking this over down here. Where should it be? Something like this. Nah, something like this. So it looks like it broke this short-term downtrend over here. Right now it's consolidating above these moving averages. It looks like it might go higher. If it breaks this trend line up here around $60 up here, it just might continue having a very nice move towards us. But this isn't about RMRK or anything like that. A lot of these coins are having these bottoms right now. I'm telling you guys, right now a lot of coins are having the bottoms. A lot of coins are doing looking to do 20-30%. You know, just because one coin is an important thing to know, just because some coin is doing 20, 30, 40%, 70% pump, it does not mean it's gonna continue doing that day by day. And the bigger the pump, the faster the pump, the bigger the pump, the most likely it is gonna have a big pullback as well. So do not buy the tops, guys. Do not buy the tops. Altcoin looking strong. Should I sell KNC while I'm 2x, or does it look like it will continue to pump? KNC, Coinbase, Binance, Kyber Network. Let's check the Binance chart. Yeah, it has been pumping pretty legit towards the upside. It's still an option. You know, it's when it starts breaking the trend, you know, that it might do another move towards the upside and stuff like that, or you know, it just go. If you see, here's the trend. This is a daily time frame, right? You see these trends, right? What you're gonna see is you're gonna see a big pump. Let's see if it got any kind of divergences going on. Yeah, there are already 3 divergences up here. Divergence, 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 divergence. There are no divergences on the bottom side up here. This looks like some kind of rising wave, so it might, you know, short term break a little bit on the downside and then, you know, go towards the upside. But this is a daily trend, so so you know, not financial advice and everything like that, right? But this looks like it's yeah, this looks like it's going some kind of rising wedge up here. It might do a nice move again towards the upside. How this is actually gonna play out depends, but you know, if it starts breaking the trend on the downside, it might even do something like this and continue up here. But you know, the trend, if it fails to get back on the trend, it just might do the move towards the downside. But it's a long-term prediction. Now if it continues, you know, just, you know, climbing up here for whatever reason, if it breaks this you know, rising wedge up here towards the upside, it just might, you know, continue really strongly towards the upside. Qcoin shares, yeah, Qcoin. Let's check out Qcoin shares. KC. So Qcoin, I'm bullish on Qcoin, but you know, unfortunately, it's just, you know, a Qcoin token coin. But you know, I like the exchange. I like the exchange. So it looks like consolidating here at 200 moving average. Give or take, right? Maybe it should go something like this down here. Yeah, this looks more legit. So it looks like but at the bottom of some kind of look like it's at the bottom of some kind of support line down here. I think it needs to break this resistance level to do any kind of decent move towards the upside. That's around $20. It's been ranging between $20 and $18 for a long time. Right now it's all the way down there. So if it can manage, you know, to move, you know, the fact that it's not doing anything, just going sideways up here, it doesn't have that much bullishness, right? You saw Bitcoin, it has bullishness, right? But over here, you know, these couple of days, maybe this is some kind of short-term accumulation zone or something like that. Let's look at a weekly time frame. The weekly time frame is still below the 10 moving edge, but it is hugging this 10 moving edge from bottom side, so it can manage to break up here, get above these lines, resistance. It might look good, but not quite there yet. But you know, might be some kind of bottom. You know, say, but you know, buy sports short resistance. Okay, guys, that's enough for you know, some altcoins up here. I don't see anything else that's, you know, worth talking about right now, and I haven't heard any kind of news or anything like that. But before we end the stream, you know, guys, before we end the stream, one more time for the guys, for the Bitcoin, for the bulls, for the moon. Let's check out the moon phase, guys. Let's go daily time frame.
Random rewards are so sweet. Honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology. I'm in love with the meme.
Oh yeah.
about as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be
It's starting to work again, man. See, after that goes up, you know, after that goes down, after that goes up, after that goes down, after that goes up. Who doesn't believe in the moons? You gotta start believing in the moon. You gotta see the patterns. We gotta see the patterns, we gotta see the moves going up to the moon. Moons are gonna bring us joy. If you're not trading by the moons by now, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Closing long now. Moon phases. I'll never forget when you said the moon will do something on some important creators. Yeah. I believe. Praise the moon, guys. Praise the moon. It's majestic. The moons are finally working again. Nice. Guys, thanks for watching Bitcoin Daily. Hit the like button on the way out. Prize the moons. Say hello to Selena. Oh, that was too big. Selena, you know, the moons, the gods of the moon, the snow, everything. Do we have anything else? Shine. We gotta shine. Logo see-through. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya tomorrow, same time, same place. Maybe, hopefully same time, same place, right? You never know about these dailies, but you know, we'll try to get it on. See ya tomorrow, guys. Bye bye. Outro.